Okay.
Okay, we're gonna show the tools we need to open a machine and change the motor. Screwdriver, two different types of, and this one for cut it, and 3 tie wraps. Okay. Now the first thing we have to do is take the coupler out. That's 4 screws. So we use a screwdriver. We take the 4 screws to the coupler and the donut. Put it on the side. We have to make sure it's unplugged. Now we're gonna take the screws around. It's 1 here, 3 in the side, another 3 and another in the other side, and 4 in the back. Now the key is when you open the machine, always the lower screws. Don't lose these screws. Only the lowers. There's 1 here. We got 3 here. We got 4 in the back. Sometimes 5. In this case, it's 5. Depends how old is your machine. And then 3 more in this side. That's how you open the machine. Always the lower. Now, after you open the machine, you're gonna lose this nut. This is for the ground. So you can use this and just loose it, and then you use your hand. Has to be the nut and this little washer. The next step is this connector. We're gonna take it off, and this one as well. Okay. Now we're gonna cut the tie wraps. 1 here, 1 here, and the other one over here. Alright, when you cut it, be careful because you don't want to cut the wires. So 1, 2, and 3. Now you put it slowly. You will see everything is loose but the connectors of the motor. So we're gonna use this one, and you're gonna just pull it. Sometimes if it's too tight, you use the other one and you can something like that. Now I put the top on the side. Now we're gonna focus on this. We flip it. We have 1 screw here. This is for the tension, and we're gonna have 4 screws here. That's it. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna lose this nut. Like that. And then we're gonna take this out. Next, we're gonna take these 4 screws. The easiest way is that you can put it on the edge and lose them, or you just can just flip it and take 1 by 1. you're gonna have a lot of now when you flip it, you hold the motor. You're gonna have all these washers that you have to put on the side. Now you just remove the chain. That's how you take the motor.
Hold on.
Alright, now we're gonna show how to put a motor back. So you need the 4 screws. Each one have to have this tiny washer and the big washer.
I can see the small one. Okay.
And also 8 extra washers for the standoff, 1 hook, and the connector. Also the nut and the other washer for the ground that we're gonna put later. Alright, so the more comfortable way to do it is just put it on the edge of the table, and then you're gonna put it on there. You hold with your finger. You put 1 washer on top, and standoff, and the other washer. Then you grab a screwdriver and you put it with the screw. And now the order of the motor is like this. This one goes here. Okay. Now we're gonna put the second one. Same thing. Washer, standoff, and the other washer. You go down. Make sure you get it. Right here. Don't tighten it. Just pull a little bit to hold it, because you know the motor loop to be loose for the chain and the rest. So once you finish the other two, you grab the chain and you connect it with this sprocket. And then with the other one, make sure it's all the way against, all the way through the big chain. Now it's connected. Once you got that connected, you go for the next one, which is this one. The washer, the screw, the washer. Now with this one, we're gonna do the standoff, and in this one, you use the hook. Now, try to put this side of the hook facing that way, like so. And then you use another washer, and you use a screwdriver here and tie a little bit. And now the last one. The screw, the washer, standoff, and the washer. You hold it with a screwdriver and make sure we're gonna have connected here. Now you go all the way in, but don't tie it, just like that, very close, but don't tie it yet. Once it's like that, you wanna get this connected here. First use your fingers to make sure it's all the way in, and then you use this. Now you go until you feel it's tight, and then you tie a little bit more, and that's it. Don't put it too tight because you may damage the motor. So something like this. And now you flip this back to hold it, and then tie it. Once all this is connected, you turn the base, and you're gonna tie like much better these 4 screws. Now once the motor is tied and already installed, you're gonna put together with the top. You bring closer, Okay, you're gonna plug this one over here. You're gonna grab the PCB cable, move it under, and connect it over here. Now we're going for the ground, goes here, and then the little washer, and then this nut. And make sure it's tight. That prevents the shortcuts. Now we're gonna connect it male and females for the motor. So you notice one is longer than the other one, and also over here. So the longest from the harness you connect it with the shorter, and same thing here. The shorter from the harness with the longest from the motor. You got everything connected now. So you're gonna use the 3 tie wraps to make it steady. We use one, put it over here, tight it, and then cut the rest. Careful with the wires when you do it. Then we go over here and do the same thing. And the last one over here. Put it under here, like this, and then connect it over here. And that's already connected. Before you close the whole machine, plug in the machine and make sure it's working before you close it. So because you miss something, you maybe miss something and you don't want to open it again. And then you close the machine, make sure the base is gonna be inside of the top like this. So first we're gonna use this screw for closing. One here. Don't go all the way in because it's gonna be difficult because all the metal kind of move around. So it's better don't go all the way in first in the beginning. Now one here. Now we're gonna tie it through the front. And then the two sides. The other side. And now the back. Sometimes you don't have this screw on it. That means you have an old version. Once you got all the screws closed and tight, you're gonna put the cover. First, the donut. If you have an old version, you might not have it. It's okay. And then the copper. So match these holes with these holes. And then just close it like this. And that's it.